Satnam, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome to my channel. Let's see what are we manifesting today. Already saw the 10 of Wands just now. The Devil. So I was kind of like thinking to myself when I was mentioning the 10 of Wands, like, let me look past that energy, okay? But seeing as the Devil is coming out, I feel like there's some kind of dense energy that you are about to face, or that you're currently facing, okay? I feel like this is something coming in the near future, okay? But I feel like you're going to be experiencing this devil energy from a different perspective, or from like in a different way, because maybe you've done so much healing already, or maybe you've become so strong, 111, maybe you've become so like used to carrying that 10 of Wands energy around with you, that I'm hearing that song Playdate from Melanie Martinez. It's like you're going on a play date with the devil. Like the devil is no longer something that not just doesn't scare you, but it's no longer something that like pushes you away or something like that, okay? So the devil can also mean like opulence, like an overindulgence of something, and like this can be worldliness, you know? Maybe instead of you experiencing suffering, you're gonna be experiencing like the highlights of 3D, you know? It's almost like your suffering was the thing, suffering was preparing you for your full enjoyment of the 3D. That's very interesting. It's almost like you had to get used to darkness in order to experience the good that the darkness has to offer, or something like that. Very cool. So yeah, the 8 of Wands, I feel like that's kind of like a confirmation to say that, yeah, this is a play date with the devil, but that's just kind of like confirmation to say like the message I was giving like holds true or something, okay? I'm also getting a lot about alchemy. The 9 of Pentacles, that's very cool. I'm also seeing the show Lucifer. Ace of Wands, yes, a lot of alchemy. 6 of Pentacles. 7 of Wands, Judgment. Ooh, the Moon, the World. Listen. You know how like a lot of Christians believe that this world belongs to the devil and this is the devil's world? Like, I'm getting like you're about to experience what it means to, oh my goodness, to have every like, not need, but desire of yours met. Like everything is about to be at the beck and call to your whim, or something like that. Like, also I'm getting a lot of like Sabrina energy as well, Sabrina the Teenage Witch. But it's like very dark almost. It's like, imagine like just snapping your fingers or waving your wrist and then somebody brings you something. Or reality kind of just like flows to your whim. I don't know exactly how this, like, I feel like this might, like, listen, this feels very spiritual. It feels very magical, definitely, especially with the Ace of Wands there too, and the Devil and the Moon. But it feels very grounded. It feels very earthy. It feels very 3D almost. There's the Two of Cups as well, the Emperor, Four of Swords, and the Two of Cups. The Magician. Listen, like, I feel like this devil energy that you're going to be facing off with is literally the experience of like, what's the word I'm looking for? About, like, it's the experience of earthly riches. Now, I know you don't necessarily want earthly riches. You might be desiring a lot of cities and powers, the emperor again, and like magic and shit. But it's kind of like the gods still eat, you know, like they feast all the time on Mount Olympus. Like, what else would you be doing as a god? You understand what I'm saying? So it's kind of like it's like you're about to feel what it feels like to own the world. Like you're about to feel what it feels like to, like, have your energy be so powerful and so, I kind of even want to say like scary or daring or something, that like it is felt when you walk into a room, it is noticed when you walk into a room, it is respected when you walk into a room, and it is asked what it wants when you walk into a room. You understand? Like the energy that like you're about to embody, like usually I feel like this would have been some kind of learning curve, or like a lesson, or some kind of like very intense shadow work. But now it's like it's kind of like, imagine how dark the 1% can get because they have so much money or whatever, okay? Like, but they have fun. Like that's the kind of fun I'm feeling here. This is very strange energy, okay? This is literally like I'm even getting a little bit of a satanic energy here, okay? But none of that is like understood correctly. You understand? None of us really understand what each way of thinking is actually about, you know? So you're about to be experiencing the opposite of suffering, which isn't necessarily like bunnies and rainbows, but it's like sex and drugs and like rock and roll. You understand what I'm saying? But it's almost like with that, like sex, drugs, and rock and roll, I'm even getting this energy of like a rock star selling his soul to the devil or something to have that like high life. But like it's not that serious because you can't sell your soul, okay? You just can't, because it's like your I am, like, you know, you can always just like unsell it again, you know. But like I don't know, like you're about to be experiencing a whole lot of like very dark pleasures, like for lack of a better term. I don't know what that's okay. Well, with the 8 of Wands as well, and now the Ace of Wands giving that energy, giving a whole lot of phallic energy all of a sudden. I feel you, I see you, huh? The Moon, the Emperor. That's a lot of masculine energy, okay? You're about to see, you're about to experience through pleasure. It's almost even like if you believe in that train of thought, like you're about to see why you chose to become a human, okay? Ooh. I'm feeling a little bit giddy and also a little bit like shy and like whoa, like a little bit flustered even all of a sudden. This is very cool energy, very, very nice. So yeah, like you've manifested some kind of extreme pleasure for yourself, okay? Very specifically pleasure, okay? And I feel like this is like spiritual pleasure. It is like a magical, psychological pleasure, but it's also very physical, okay? Because I'm feeling it, but it's like very sensual. So I don't know, like it's kind of like learning a lesson in Godhood through pleasure. Yeah, 9 of Cups and the Ace of Swords. You're learning a lesson of Godhood through pleasure. That's wild. Thank you so much, guys. That was your reading. Thank you for liking, subscribing, donating, contacting me for a personal reading and session. Everything is in the description box down below. If you are interested in beautiful AAA quality crystals with a discount and to help sea otters. The link is in the description box down below as well. Okay.